Hey guys, Artie Daily here. I'm leaving another video, which might become a regular thing because I enjoyed doing it so much last time and there was so much more engagement from you guys than I anticipated, where I was kind of like, I want to do that again. So I am. And again, it was from all over the world. And this time I actually did keep a list of all the different countries that commented like that's where they were watching from. And I have a list right here and I'm going to go over it at the end because it makes me feel pretty happy. So this video, I'm going to talk a bit about what's going on with Bad Boy, which is still positive. And also my boyfriend, who also encouraged me to do this, he was like, don't edit it, don't like high gloss it, people don't want that, just like talk and be yourself. And I'm like, I've been doing videos like this for like my friends, and like I was in a long distance relationship for a while where I'd leave videos like this, and my friend that lives in Utah, so I'm all about just talking to a camera for way too long. So let's hope I don't go too long, I probably will, and I'll just go over this. So anyway, my boyfriend Daniel was like, do like a Q&A, and I was like, someone did actually post in the comments of my last like talking video, like, will you do a Q&A and then put some questions, which I don't really have answers to. We'll see. Anyway, so what I did was I went through all the different comments on all the different Bad Boy videos, looked for questions, and I put them down. So I'm just gonna answer them, because why not, right? First one, will you do a Q&A? Okay. That's from Alexa. What direction, oh, I just said Alexa, Alexa turned on. Alexa, should I do a Q&A?
I'm not sure.
That sucks. Anyway, what direction will Bad Boy take? It's gonna be the same exact show because I write it, and it's gonna be obviously focused on Scott encountering a different bad boy, whom you just met in the Christmas episode, BJ. BJ was meant to actually be Mac's brother. Like I had written the script where they were both at the table. Now, obviously, if you've seen the episode, spoiler, BJ isn't actually Mac's brother, but he is a bad boy. And I'm like, I can introduce as many bad boys as I want. All I'm trying to do is think of good actors that I know and like and want to work with, and then try and think of characters to create around them. So we'll see. Takes money to make these things, guys, so it'll be time. Takes time to like get new ones out there. All right, will someone replace Tony as Mac? No, Mac was Mac. Who are you gonna get to replace Tony? Nobody. Mac is gone. I'll address that in the next episode, but he's gone. Someone on the other videos was like, will Tony be in it at all? Like cameos. That was from a guy named Kyle. I'm like, I don't think so. I honestly haven't talked to Tony since the thing with the Christmas episode went down. Daniel also told me to like tell the whole story about what happened, and I'm not going to do that. But you know, it was a disagreement about what the direction the show should take. And since I write and created the show, I thought I had the final say, and I do. So he didn't like that, and he dropped out the night before we shot the Christmas episode. So that was a really quick rewrite, and I'm really proud that we got it together, and I'm really happy with how that episode turned out. But in terms of like us working together again, I doubt it would happen. I also doubt he wants to work with me. But I loved the ones we made. Like, he was great as Mac. Oh my God, he was perfect. So who will he return to Bad Boy? Leon X. I doubt it. Will he be in other videos? Mr. Suicidal Wolf. He has his own YouTube channel. Search Tony Hart, and he's made his own short and his little things, and that's, so you can see his comedy on his channel. So, okay, other questions. I also talk really fast. Sorry. Well, how is it your videos only have a few views? That's from Ricardo Gonzalez. You know, it's a really good question. Actually, it makes total sense. It is so hard to get views on YouTube, so that's another reason I'm excited to do this, because again, all you guys are watching, and yes, I checked the analytics, it said it's 100% male. So hey guys, if you're a girl watching, let me know, because I love the girls. I'm gay, but I love girls. Anyway, so I think the channel is just still growing. I've gained, I think, like 12,000 subscribers in the past 9 months. So for like, I've had this channel for 10 years. So for a long time, nobody was watching. When I made the first Bad Boy, I told Tony, I'm like, we'll be lucky to get 400 views, literally, like in the lifetime of the short. So the fact that it's at like 600,000 now, and I'm talking to you and you are in maybe Guam or Malaysia, or Kenya. I'm consulting actual places. Anyway, it blows my mind. Andrew Valentine said we should enter into an LGBT festival. You know, with Successful People, my other show, sounds like a plug. This is not a plug. This is my friend Teresa, who's in Successful People, her former karaoke business. Isn't this amazing? If you've seen The Karate Kid, that thing he does, I want to say it's called the butterfly. It's not. That's like a dance move. What is this? I forget. Anyway, it's not a plug. Anyway, we entered Successful People into festivals, and like nothing really came of that. Like we won an award or two and got like access to some like gay streaming platforms, which is great, but they cost money to enter them. And you enter them, and if you don't get in, that's money lost. I would much rather take that money and keep making new Bad Boy shorts because I have an audience. You're the audience, and that's what I'm trying to do is reach people. So, but we'll see. If you can recommend a really good festival that you think I should enter, and let me know, I'll consider it. Danny Delgado called me Artie or Daddy, and a lot of you are calling me Daddy now because of Daddy Scott, and I just gotta own it. I was doing a play, this is actually where I met Tony, and everyone in the cast was in their 20s except for me because I was like the uncle, and I was talking about how I'm gay, and one of the guys was like, oh, so like, does everyone in your community consider you a daddy? I was like, just because I'm older than you guys? And now you're confirming it, it's true. I like it, I'll own it. Daddy. My boyfriend is younger than me. This is also his place. He said I should do it in his place instead of mine because it's nicer. Also, I got in a car accident. That's why I'm here. I'm in San Jose and I'm stuck here, which is great because I'm with my boyfriend. But yeah, I got in a car accident, guys. That's another reason Bad Boy's gonna take a while. Money. I'm rambling. Focus. Only my second time doing this. With you. If it was my friend, I could talk for 20 minutes. With you, it's already been 7. I'll just keep going. Gareth Lopez said, you're a ride. I had to look up what that meant because it's Irish slang. Now I know what it means, and thanks. I might have wrote this wrong. Enyoho? I can't read it because it's got like the underline thing. Am I married? I am not currently, but I would love to be someday. Am I really gay, Alexa? Hell yeah. Always have been. Even when I went out with those 2 girls in high school. What? Just because I say your name, Alexa, doesn't mean I'm talking to you. So this person, Alexa, asked some other questions. This was the Q&A. They asked India or Nepal. I haven't been to either one and don't know enough to choose, nor would I want to take sides. But I have heard that Goldie Hawn loves India. I read that in an interview with her about 23 years ago, when she was super into India and she had like an India room in her house, and that has made me want to go ever since. So India, because Goldie Hawn says. Australia or America? Never been to Australia, but I would love to go. I've heard it's amazing, both the cities and the outback. Did I say it right? I met a guy from Australia and I was like, I know how to say one thing in Australian, because in America, you might have heard this, if you say rise up lights, it sounds like you're saying razor blades. So I told this guy, I was like, yeah, I can say something in like your Australian accent, rise up lights. And he was like, yeah, rise up lights. I was like, no, rise up lights. He's like, yeah, rise up lights. I'm like, I'm not saying rise up lights. I'm saying rise up lights. And he's like, oh, it's fun. Anyway, I got to choose America because I'm American, right? But I would love to go to Australia. Top or bottom? That's personal. Bottom. PewDiePie or T-Series? I had to Google this because I don't follow YouTubers, and I know it's a big old thing. I don't know who to pick. I don't know who to pick. I'll pick the or. In between PewDiePie or T-Series, or. I'm neutral. Porn or real sex? Dude, you gotta go real, right? Even in porn, it's better when it's real. Daddy or son? I mean, I guess I gotta rep the daddies, so there you go. And then Jonathan R, well, I asked him a question. He said I'm a friend to him in his head, so I said, am I Ross or Chandler? And he picked Chandler. Do y'all agree? Probably. I did used to wear sweater vests. I thought they looked so cute. I still think they look cute, actually. But it's probably good that they're not fashionable. Anyway. I think that's it. So who cares? Countries: Ireland, Australia, India, Singapore, Austria, which I have a friend that lives there. I'll get there someday. I might say this wrong, Jakarta, Indonesia? I even Googled the pronunciation. Apparently it's the second largest urban agglomeration after Tokyo. Got that from Wikipedia. Amazing. This is why so many people from Indonesia watch the show. There's so many people there. It's so cool. Philippines, China, Portugal, a Chinese person in Portugal, South Africa, Nepal, Hong Kong, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Guam, Brazil, Egypt, France, Zambia, the UK, but a person with Irish heritage in the UK. Stumbling over my words, I'm so excited. Ireland, finally, representing. Scotland, Mexico, Malaysia, Denmark, Greece, Bangladesh, Kenya, Venezuela, Korea, and from the United States, Sacramento, Wilton Manors, the Fort Lauderdale area, and New Mexico. You guys, I love you all so much. This video is way too long. Good to see you. If you want me to do this again, oh my God, I shouldn't ask that because people will be like, no. Someone told me on my last video that I should edit it and my video sucked. So I deleted that comment, almost blocked them. I block people that are negative like a heartbeat. Who needs that? No time for that in this day and age, right? Anyway, if you want me to do another video, I can tell you about my dream, the zombies, and Katy Perry and Clint Eastwood that I had a couple nights ago. I'd be happy to do it. But for now, that was it. This is the test. And I love you much. I really do. Thanks for watching, guys. 11 minutes. Holy cow. Bye.